Good morning or good afternoon, Your Honor.
It's Casey Griffin.
I'm Casey Griffin. I'm with Integrity Asset Management, and I'm here with the manager of Casa Blanca, Victoria Hernandez, and the supervisor, Jennifer Ariola.
Okay, this is for EPT Casa Blanca Apartments versus Karen McMahon and Juan Rodriguez.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and you're here on behalf of Casa Blanca Apartments, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, let me take a look at this. 1 second. Oh, wrong one. Okay. Were you given a CDC declaration?
Yes, sir. And we filed a contest to that CDC declaration earlier today.
Okay. Can you provide us with a copy of the CDC declaration?
I did, Your Honor. I sent it to your court earlier.
I see your contest.
And then following that, I sent the original 30-day notice to vacate that was issued in December. And then after that, I sent the declaration signed both by Miss McMahon and also Mr. Rodriguez. They both signed the declarations.
This was set for an eviction today, or we've already had a hearing on this?
No, this one is set for hearing today at 1:15.
Okay.
Would you like me to resend it, sir?
No, where did you send it to?
I sent it to, hold on, Juanita's.
Okay, I'll check with her.
And I sent it at 11:46.
Okay. When did they get it to you?
They had submitted it in February.
So, okay.
It was originally filed with the eviction packet. And then Juanita implied, when I filed the contest to it, Juanita implied she didn't have the declarations. So I went ahead and sent them again today.
Okay, so let me try. So you filed you received the CDC declaration before you filed for eviction, is that what it is?
Yes, sir. So we received the CDC declaration in between the time frame that when we provide a notice to vacate monthly since December. They've been receiving it each time. We received the CDC declaration then, we filed the eviction, and we filed the contest of declaration. We didn't file the eviction. Originally, we didn't go to the eviction in February because we were told that rental assistance would be forthcoming or that a partial payment would be made. And then when neither of those.
Was there a case filed? This case was filed March 12th, 2021. Have you filed a prior eviction?
No, sir.
Okay, so there was no eviction filed in February.
No, sir. We were waiting for partial payment as the resident told us that she would be making it, but she didn't make the payment.
Okay.
Yeah, we've been holding off on this eviction.
This one.
Okay, so so this is dated February 19th, the CDC declaration, and you filed it on March 12th for an eviction. Let me just-
Correct. And then during that time frame, Your Honor, there's been communication back and forth with the residents that a partial payment would be made. A partial payment still wasn't made. We filed the eviction. We still didn't receive a payment. Therefore, we went ahead and contested the eviction based on the fact that they're not a covered individual, or at least under our explanation that they're not covered under the CDC moratorium because no partial payment has been made, even though one of the people in the household is working and is currently employed. We verified employment this morning just to make sure we weren't mistaken about it before filing that contest.
Okay,
And no partial payment has been made since December.
okay. Okay, so the normal course of these is if you know, they file a CDC declaration and then you can file a contest. You know, the CDC declaration, I've got it now, February 19th. And you filed your contest today. So we generally would schedule a hearing. You know,
We've not seen it done that way, sir. In almost every other JP court, when we file the contest, it's typically heard at the same time as the eviction if the CDC moratorium has been filed ahead of time, which is why we submitted it. We gave them to the last possible day to make a partial payment or to come up with the rental assistance or to make any payment at all. But we've gone 3 months with 0 payments. That's the reason why we waited to file the contest. The contest, I mean, we waited giving them an opportunity.
why did you wait to file a contest? I mean,
So,
you just
so
filed a
under,
petition. Please let me finish my questions before you start talking, okay?
okay.
Why did you file a contest when you filed a petition?
Because we were still expecting some type of payment at that point, Your Honor. We were giving them an opportunity to bring in some type of payment prior to the hearing and thought that if we received.
What difference does it make if you file the contest?
Good question, Your Honor. We were giving them an opportunity to pay. Since the premise for the contest was no partial payment had been received, we were giving them an opportunity to pay up until the last minute. When
Make a partial payment.
it was still received, we went ahead and filed the contest because no payment has been received since December.
Okay. The problem with not filing it, they get served with a petition for eviction. They filed it at CDC declaration. They don't have notice of what the hearing is about other than they think it's going to be an eviction. They know that you're contesting their CDC declaration. They have no notice of what the hearing is going to involve, other than they think it's going to be an eviction. Correct?
Correct, Your Honor. There really is no guidance for when the contest has to be filed. I couldn't find anything on your website that signified what time frame it should be filed in. So we understood that as long as we filed it before the eviction hearing, that it could be taken into consideration to determine whether or not they were a covered individual under the CDC moratorium first in order for the eviction to be heard.
Okay. Well, that's I don't know. You may have had different experiences with other JP courts. I don't know, but that doesn't really have any bearing on how I run my court. But you know, everybody's.
Is there? I'm sorry, Your Honor. Is there guidance
Can I
that we
finish
missed?
talking, please? Can I just finish my thought before you interrupt? Sure. Okay, thank you. You know, I want every party to have notice of what the hearing's what they're gonna have before they come to the hearing. And so I think that's just common sense. So, you know, what they were served with was an eviction, a petition for eviction. And then the day of that, you file a contest. So we're going to have it reset for a hearing on the contest to the CDC declaration. You know, had the contest served with it, they would know it, and we could have a hearing. At this point, they don't have notice of what the hearing is, and now we're going to have difficulty trying to get a hold of them if they don't log on. Let me see, make sure nobody else is logged on. I know nobody else is logged on. So go ahead.
So I just for future reference, Your Honor, if I couldn't find any guidance on the date for the contest to be filed, either on the CDC website or on your website. So what, in the future, when would you like that contest to be filed?
Are you an attorney?
No, I'm with the management company. I want to make sure we do it right.
Well, it's just, in law, in any type of hearing, whether it be in district court, JP court, any court, every party's entitled to know what the hearing is going to be about. So if you want to have the hearing on a contest to a CDC declaration, file it.
Okay.
So the other party gets notice of it.
So if they don't show up to this, I'm sorry, if they don't show up to the eviction hearing at all, would you still reschedule it then?
If they don't show up to the eviction hearing, no, they filed a CDC declaration. They're under the impression that this is going to be postponed.
No, sir. They were served with the eviction afterwards, sir. They were aware of the court date.
For an eviction.
Yes, sir. That's what I'm asking. If the eviction was scheduled to be heard today and they didn't show up for eviction court.
And they had not filed a CDC declaration, we would go forward.
Okay.
Okay. Any other questions?
No, sir.
Okay. Nobody is logged on. It's 1:26. So we're gonna have to reset it for a contest hearing on the CDC declaration. But thank you for providing a copy of the CDC declaration.
You're welcome, sir.
Okay, you will get notice. Thank you
Okay,
all.
thank